FC Edmonton is in the midst of their 1-month break between the spring and summer seasons, and as you can see, they're hard at work. The team got back at it over the weekend with their third fitness testing of the year.
The testing process goes through, we go through it 4 times a year. It'll be beginning of the season, the end of the first half, and then of course this is right before the second half, so we're just starting up again with some testing, and then we'll test right at the end of the season as well. A lot of it's just speed, seeing how their endurance is, how their speed has increased or decreased over the 2-week period that they've just had off, and just making sure they're maintaining their physical abilities to continue the game at a high level.
The players got a 2-week break at the conclusion of the spring season to rest up and get refreshed for the second half.
I think it done wonders for us in terms of rest because we've been going since February 15th, hard preseason and then straight into the season. So a lot of the guys picked up a lot of aches that we had to carry on through the season. So that rest has definitely helped us out.
But in the case of 16-year-old Hanson Boykai, there was no break. He's still working his tail off to become a full-time player on this team, so his time off meant a stint with the reserves.
During the break, right after Sunday the game, I went home and rest. So the next day I came here to train with the reserves. But like most of the other guys, like they went on vacation. But like me, I came here and like I wasn't allowed to play with the reserves, but like I was doing some runs because we have preseason today. I was getting ready for it.
FC Edmonton finished 5th in the first season, which is a bit deceiving though, as they had more draws than wins or losses. The key in the second half will be turning those ties into wins late in games.
I think the biggest key for us, and it's part of the learning curve for playing in this league at this level, is your fitness level. And it's got to be at its peak to be able to compete when you're going to a San Antonio or a Carolina where it's it's 35, 40 degrees Celsius. It takes an awful lot out of you to play at that level and to be able to compete and finish goals when you're tired.
Picture perfect for Fordyce.
Yeah, definitely. I feel we're fit enough. The first part of the season, I think it was a learning curve for the whole team. I think we've got a lot of experience in the team now in terms of playing the first season. So, yeah, fitness is a big part of the game, and we're definitely going to keep fit and get fitter and move it into the second season.
The best thing this team has going for them is they all know what's needed. Win this second half or their year is done, and with a team full of veterans, they're all ready to accomplish that goal.
The guys, every single player here is a leader. Like they talk to each other after, like sometimes in training, like after training, like for us to go home, we like sit together, have a meeting, like what we're doing and like what we have to do after training, after games. Like, we talk together. Everybody's a leader.
FC Edmonton is in Minnesota this week for a training camp and exhibitions against Minnesota United FC tonight and Saturday night before kicking off the second half August 3rd in Carolina. Jordan Greenlee, Go Edmonton.